This college football coaching carousel has been wild. Because of all these changes, a lot of jobs at big-time programs have opened up, and with Cristobal moving, Oregon opened up. The Ducks have been blessed with some good coaches. Chip Kelly brought Oregon to new heights, Mark Helfrich got them to the college football playoff, and then obviously Cristobal has been building them up and recruiting better than any other coach in school history. Now they will enter into a new era of Ducks football, and it will be a guy by the name of Dan Lanning. He has a pretty crazy story to get to this point. He's one of the younger and brighter defensive minds in all of football, and he could be a boom or a bust type coach for Oregon. So in today's video, I want to examine who he is, his fit at Oregon, and my thoughts on the hire. But right before we get into it, nearly 80% of you guys are not subscribed, and we're on the road to 100K, so quickly be sure to do that. Smash that like button for the algorithm, turn on post notifications, and let me know what topic I could do in my next video. Now, let's talk about Dan Lanning. Obviously, in order to understand who Dan Lanning is, we need to go back in time. He grew up in the state of Missouri and played for William Jewell College. He was a linebacker at that NAIA school, and then after that, he went straight into coaching at Park Hill High School. At the time, him and his wife were pregnant with their second child, and he was sort of hitting a mini life crisis. So when Todd Graham took the Pittsburgh job, Dan drove 13 hours and waited outside the facility all day to try and get an interview. He said, quote, "I'm going to regret this forever if I don't do it. I am not leaving there without a job." Graham was actually impressed with him and not scared off, and offered him a quality control job, paying him $800 a month. That was not much, but it would get his foot in the door in college football coaching. He became a graduate assistant for the Panthers, and then when Todd Graham took the Arizona State job, he moved with him. He eventually became the recruiting coordinator for the Sun Devils and started to climb the ladder. In 2015, he would make a career move and took a graduate assistant job at Alabama. While he was there, he met Kirby Smart, and Lanning did not have an office, but he made his presence felt very quickly. Lanning said, quote, "Every day was a competition. You're not just competing to win games, you're competing with other graduate assistants for a job. There was no job that was too small or too big for me. I think Coach Smart recognized that, and he recognized my hard work." From there, he got a job under Mike Norvell at Memphis, and after 2 seasons with the Tigers, Kirby Smart hired him to coach linebackers. After Mel Tucker left to take the head coaching job at Colorado, he was promoted to defensive coordinator. In the 3 years that he's coached the Bulldogs defense, they've had 2 top 10 units, including the best defense in the country this year. While Georgia's defense was exposed a little bit this year against Bama, it was still an unreal unit, and they could get revenge here in a few weeks. Going across the country though, Mario Cristobal had left Oregon and returned home to take the Miami job. This would obviously leave the Ducks coaching position open, and they had a couple candidates they were to go after. California's Justin Wilcox, UCLA's Chip Kelly, and BYU's Kalani Sitake became the main 3 candidates. They ended up missing out on all 3 of them, but Oregon would decide to take a risk and hire Dan Lanning. The guy was 35 years old, so what did the athletic director have to say? Quote, "Dan is an outstanding, high-energy football coach who will provide a world-class experience for our football student athletes. He is a tremendous recruiter and developer of talent, and we will continue to compete for championships while providing an environment where our student athletes can develop their fullest potential in the classroom, both on and off the field." What did Dan have to say about it? He said, quote, "It is clear that there is a vision and alignment within the entire Duck Nation. We are staged for success and look forward to building on the strong foundation that currently exists in Eugene. Our goal is to win championships and develop our players both on and off the field." Both of them seemingly have similar vision for the program, and I'm really not sure how Oregon is going to do here. Lanning's resume is kind of a reach for a program like Oregon. I could maybe see him getting hired as a Group of 5 head coach, but going to one of the top programs in the country was a little bit crazy, and he has no ties to the West Coast, so this will make it a boom or bust and an odd fit. There are 2 things that he will be good at though: recruiting and defense. He was the top recruiter by 24/7 Sports this year, and he's been at that position for a long time. So with Phil Knight and all those Oregon facilities, he should have no issue bringing in guys there. He is more of a defensive-minded person. There has not been a defensive-minded coach since Rich Brooks, who was the head coach all the way back in 1994. As I said, he will have to hire the right guys and get this offense going. In terms of what I think, I would grade it as a C. I like Dan Lanning, but I'm not quite sure he's ready to take this job, and he has no prior ties to the school, so I think it's going to be a little bit difficult. Oregon's also lost some of their big-time commits, so he's going to have to go on the trail and get new guys to commit there. If he does not get the right staff in place, he could fail miserably, but he is one of the brighter minds in all of football, and Oregon obviously sees something in him, so he could prove us all wrong and be one of the next big things. Either way, I don't know though. If you're an Oregon fan, let me know what you think of the hire and how he will do. And if you're a fan of any school, let me know what coach, player, or topic I could take a look at in my next video. If you want to support today's video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you are new here, and check out all my other videos on the end screen. I hope to see you guys again soon, but until next time, peace.